Thunder Goose podcast, bitch!
It's
For
fine.
me?
I like it. It's a start. It's a way to introduce ourselves.
Hello, we are Thunder Goose. My name is Joel. This is the first time you've ever seen our faces.
Oh, is it?
Then guess what? Cool.
I really I had a great weekend with you. We had a good retreat, a little good Thunder Goose retreat.
Little
And,
Thunder Goose retreat. How much Thunder Goosing did we get done? Oh,
we got zero Thunder. Well, we did a little bit of Thunder Goosing, but mostly just chilling.
yeah.
Yeah.
We got inspired to branch out in Thunder Goose ways, hypothetically, but
New Thunderous Ways.
I see. There you go.
There you go. There you go.
That's the name. Thunderous ways, bro.
Thunderous Ways. But and the sad thing about it was we tried to watch anime, and the signal was so bad where we were that we just couldn't even watch anime while we were up there, which would have been really goosey if we had got that. But we didn't get
goosey.
that, so we ended up watching on our own. But yeah, man, we're back.
We did it.
We're back from the mountains.
We survived.
Yeah, we're survived.
We're survived.
We became better men because of it.
Yeah.
I didn't poop at all until I got home.
Is that real?
Yeah. So I didn't poop from Friday afternoon to Sunday afternoon.
That's not good.
That's how I am with traveling. Like when I travel, I like retain my poopage because I'm not comfortable. My body isn't comfortable. And then once I get home, I release the poopage. So
Release the poopage.
100%, yeah. We can not talk about this gross.
Hey guys,
thing.
how much do you like the Fecal Matter
Poopage.
Talk? Let us know in chat and let us know in DMs.
But all of that to say that I am sad we didn't get to watch anime this week up there, or last week up there, because it was so good this week.
Yeah.
Very good anime this week.
Yeah, it was really good. It was a bummer that we had to watch it literally just on Monday.
Yeah, it was one day later. Yeah, 2 days later.
Also,
whatever.
thank you for watching some without me.
I did watch one without you.
No, I'm just kidding. We always do that.
Yeah.
That's what we always watch.
We
It
always
pretty much
separately.
separate.
Well, we can start with Demon Slayer if you're ready.
I think we're just gonna call it.
I think we're just gonna call Thunder Goose as a whole. This is it.
Bye,
Done.
guys. We are not gonna do Demon Slayer season 3 episode. What is it called?
The third episode.
The third episode.
It's called A Sword from Over 300 Years Ago, which is super dumb because the sword's only prominent for the first like third of the episode or quarter of the episode, and then we're past it.
Wow.
Okay, I will read this summary now. The sword in the training doll is super rusted,
Mm-hmm.
so our swordsmith takes it to work on it.
Wait, so real quick,
so
that was our boy.
that was our boy.
Okay, so he's
Hana-
jacked as hell.
Yeah, I can't
now.
remember his name, Hana something, but yeah, he got really ripped because he wanted to make a better sword for Tanjiro, which was kind of like a heartwarming thing, but that's why he got
That's
so
really cute.
jacked. Anyways, we get our official intro to Genya as a recurring character. This is the kid we met in the very beginning of the whole show that Tanjiro broke the arm of after the training thing on the mountain, or the process of becoming a demon slayer in the corpse on the mountain. Then our upper moon's attack. Tokito and Tanjiro fight against Gyoko. As Gyoko gets beheaded, new demons regenerate, essentially duplicating the demon. Tokito gets blown away by a wind spell, I think. Then Genya shows up with a shotgun. Tokito, on his way back, saves Kotetsu in the end from a big fish boy.
Big old fish boy.
So I know a couple things in there real quick. Gyoko is upper demon 5, I believe.
The pot is 4.
The pot's 4.
The other guy's 5.
Yeah,
Then.
in Gyoko's 5, yes. Gyoko's 5. Hana 10.
Who's no? Yeah, you're right. Yeah, we're right.
Yeah,
Who's the other guy? Who's the top that got murked?
Gyotaro and Daki.
Yeah, what
That was
number were
6. That was number 6.
6.
Yeah, there's 6 upper.
So they had
numbers.
6 lower, 6 upper. That's
Yeah,
what.
and then
Okay,
the
okay,
6
okay.
lower
I thought
get-
it was 5 for some reason. I was just like, ugh.
The 6 one goes down when Tanjiro, Gyo kills him, and then the 5 are combined into Enma, basically.
Got it.
And Enma still can't take down like entry level demon slayers. I get it, it's Tanjiro and Inosuke, but hey, come on, dude.
Come on.
Like,
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on, Doc.
This is pre. Yeah. Okay.
This is pre.
Well, we haven't. I don't. Yeah. So this episode I thought was fantastic. Now pacing be damned, right? Like the pacing from this last episode to this episode is jarring.
Yeah, it's pretty much like, hey everyone, I'm hot. I'm in love, Hashira, and then it goes from that to literally
Upper Moon's killing people.
Well, no, what was the second episode? It was like, dude,
it's a training montage.
We're people too. We make swords.
It's a training montage.
Yeah, and then training, and then now it's like, oh man, I'm having some tea. We're finally getting along, and then demons attack.
And then Gyoko walks into their room, which is the crazier thing. So it's just very, very jarring. Which is I believe it's pretty much similar to the manga. I haven't read that chapter to see how big the transition is, but we are already in it, man. Which is which is pretty similar, I guess, to the Entertainment District too. When
theirs was a little longer. I think theirs popped off on 4
or 5 or something. Yeah, it was
like there was stuff going on, right? As in, like we didn't know it was Daki or whatever her name was, or maybe we did. I can't remember. But like she was taking people, so we saw like the wives.
I guess with
so you know what I mean. So there was action, but they focused, I think, a little bit more on like the comedy, especially of oh my god, what's the blonde haired kid's name? Zenitsu was like when he was like playing the thing, you know?
Right.
So mad at them for him for having more than one wife, you know. So like they did focus on that in the manga, and they focused on the anime a lot.
I feel like there's also a lot more suspense in that arc too, probably because there's a lot of like, what happened to this person, you know? And they're like searching.
It's more of like a search and rescue than a
like an
hey, we're gonna relax, and then like the enemy bombs that relaxing spot.
So this one's best. This has been going markedly faster, I believe.
Oh, dude, absolutely faster than the manga. I mean, both, and well, no, I guess so. This one's for sure going faster, and I think the other one's going slower. That's what I think.
You think Entertainment was a little slower?
Yeah. Because that's kind of what. Sorry, I should have said that better. That's why I think that they were focusing more on like Zenitsu.
That was good.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
As an anime podcast host, you're really bad at that, which kind of gives us so much character. But yes.
Yeah, I mean, like it's just I just want to be my authentic self, and that authentic self is someone who doesn't know what the fuck I'm saying.
Live your
9 times out of 10.
Live your truth, right?
It doesn't matter what language your name is in. Could be
your name's Jeff. I'm gonna say Jeff first.
If I read it and I'm like, I don't know, like I'm just gonna try to sound it out. Usually that's not what it is.
Yeah. That says Jonathan, but I read Chad.
I read
there you go.
A Jolvaden.
Ew.
But yeah, so I don't know. I mean, like, so this episode was really fun because I love the shotgun that just appears. So I do feel I honestly kind of forgot. I was like, oh yeah, there's guns in this world.
Yeah.
Why the fuck don't these people just do that instead? Like make bullets that can do it. Or at least both. Do both. Which maybe I can't remember.
We don't really know what his power is. That's not been revealed.
He doesn't have a power. He's a nobody.
Well, we don't know why he regrew his tooth like that. Like that's one of the things in this where Genya and Tanjiro are talking.
Oh, he did.
And then Tanjiro saved his dumbass.
Is that what they were implying by that?
Well, he got his. Well, I think they're implying that he got his tooth back somehow.
Got it.
Now we don't know anything about.
I don't remember shit about him.
Yeah, he's he's top 5 characters, top 3 characters for me.
Really,
I love Genya.
That's so funny because I don't even remember him.
Well, I mean, Genya's.
I mean, I do.
I
remember A-Piece. Don't shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
All I'm saying is he's like our resident Bakugo, this anime, you know? Like we haven't had I mean, like Inosuke's angry all the time, sure. But also Inosuke's just goofy.
He's a
like,
goofy
this
type
is
of angry, yeah.
Like our Bakugo character with our Bakugo voice actor, by the way.
Gosu just Bakugo. Yeah. Oh, cool. We get to see Bakugo in fucking My Hero, and then we get to see him in this fucking thing.
And he just kicks ass immediately, just like Bakugo.
He didn't do shit yet.
He blew off the head of Gyoko twice. Because he did it with both guns, I think. Was it 2 guns or 1 gun twice?
It's double. It's one doubles. Gun with double barrel.
Oh, it's double barrel. So yeah, that's right. It's a double barreled shotgun, right? Yeah. So yeah, he blew off Gyoko's head twice when they were fighting Tanjiro.
Blam, blam. So, and then he did open it, and it had kind of weird barrels.
It had shells that popped out.
Yeah,
that was interesting. Yeah, I'm loving how they're doing him so far. Yeah, he's great. How do you feel about Gyoko so far in terms of his like power? How he's being animated in terms of like all the different forms of him, basically.
I like the different forms. I like that they're giving them different personalities, which obviously they had in the manga, but I'm just saying like it's sometimes hard when you're reading one character, you give that same voice to every single one of their entities, maybe just a little bit more anger or whatever. And I don't
like, just
remember if
tonal
it's the
shifts.
same voice actor. I wasn't paying enough attention, so I'd have to go back and listen. But the voices for sure sounded different, and the personalities definitely came out a little bit more. So I was like, oh, okay, cool.
I think one of them
I
was wearing.
kind of forgot that
Was one of them wearing a tracksuit? It looked like it, right?
it kind of looked like it.
Yeah.
Well, like one dude has like a magic,
Oh, the fan.
fan.
Yeah.
The other dude has like a spear or / mage thing.
Who got stabbed?
I'll be real.
Genya
guys,
got stabbed.
I'm just gonna be
Well,
honest.
remember Genya gets stabbed by
This
a
guy
spear.
remembers stuff. I don't remember almost anything of this arc
Yeah.
because honestly, it was my least favorite arc, and I kind of just moved past it. And guess what? It probably is really good.
This arc's.
I think a lot of people like this arc more than most of the
a
other
lot of people
anime.
gave this a lot of poop because like there's
There's
no
time.
Inosuke and no Zenitsu yet.
Yeah,
know?
but
So,
I
like-
think too the time frame. I think too like it was a long one. It was a long
This one,
Yeah.
it's like 20 chapters longer than Entertainment District.
too long. Too long.
But I
Just kidding.
I don't know how it's gonna pan out for the anime.
Well, it's going at breakneck
like,
speed, so
The
they're gonna
Entertainment-
get it. It's gonna get done this
yeah,
season.
the
They're not.
Entertainment District was like, I don't know how many chapters that was exactly, but it was all condensed into 11 chapters, and there's a lot of fluff kind of cut out of it.
Oh yeah.
Like, and so like they could do the same thing with this one, but this is
Please.
this is such an awesome arc that gets slept on. I still feel that way, which I think you told me that in the first place. Like people are negative towards it, whatever. I don't even know if they're negative towards it. People don't really herald it as their favorite arc when they talk about it.
Did I
manga
tell you
online.
that was my favorite arc back in the day?
No one's
Oh.
ever told me that. Everyone tells me the same exact arc, and I'm not going to say anything at all after that, because no matter what I say, if it's something in the future or in the past, it's no matter what it implies something about
Right.
the quality of the show ahead of it. So I'm not saying anything about that.
Yeah.
But everyone tells me the same exact thing.
Yeah. The show sucks.
Yeah.
But yeah.
This episode was awesome, though.
No, it was really good. I'm very excited for it. I think I'm more excited for the next episode,
Oh, me too.
which will be episode 4.
Episode 4.
And that's when it's absolutely gonna pop off
Yeah.
like crazy.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what happens, and I think I'm probably in the same point as you are, where it's like, I'll remember it when I see it.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of where I'm at
Like-
too.
I'll remember it when I see it.
Like as soon as something happens, I mean I'm not gonna lie, I kind of forgot that he split into 4 people, and I was like, oh yeah. And I honestly don't remember his power. I'll be real. So this is a real moment. I do not know if he splits into more and more and more if they keep cutting off his head, or if he only has 4 entities in him, or what.
Doesn't have to be the head. If you remember when Tanjiro was being carried away by the bird.
Oh, it's
version
true.
of
The
him,
arm.
Well, he cuts the
or they
foot
cuts
off,
the foot
and the
off,
foot grows
and then
a
that
head.
guy grows a head.
Yeah,
Yeah. So I can't. I'll be real. I don't remember this dude's power.
yeah.
I just know that he has stuff in him, I guess, or people, or whatever.
They'll go into it
They'll go-
more.
yeah,
and they'll
we're
go into
gonna
it more
know.
real soon too. Like,
No, I know. That's what they do. The demon's like, this is
yeah,
actually
yeah.
the power that I do have. And they're like, ooh. And they, So, I know how anime goes. And I love
Yeah.
it. It's
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
It's got its thing.
Genya did get stabbed in the end by the spear. You remember that?
The kid?
Yeah, Genya does. The guy with the shotguns. Did you not see that part? Did you
I guess I forgot.
Yeah.
But I kind of just wanted him to die. So I just was like, I don't care about this guy.
It's the kid. This kid. That's right. Because Tanjiro broke his arm, and they make a point of that. And like Tanjiro's so.
I mean, up until
he's just
this,
treating him like a
up
friend.
until
though.
this moment, he's a bad dude.
He's
that we know.
Yep. He's a mean guy.
And I know Tanjiro's trying to be nice to him, which I do love. I do love that about his personality, and that's cool. But like, I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I think you're fair. He's kind of a dickhead. to be
So
honest.
I know
Like,
that this arc probably will change people's heads. I don't know.
people's heads.
Yeah, like this. They're like, but
Snap
I
like that,
honestly
dude.
just try not to spoil things. I was
No,
trying to
you're good.
back
You're
out.
good.
I'm trying to
good.
back out of what I'm saying.
You're
Let's
good.
get the fuck out of here. We're going to go to comments.
All right.
Oh, is it my turn?
I got you. Well, I read the thing.
Top comment, Zoro. Comment deleted. 52 replies.
there's a few of those, though.
One of the replies is 100 likes is less than 10 seconds is totally legit. Oh, so that
It was people there. This is a good thing. And I wanted to talk about this.
okay.
They are removing the 10-second gang here comments here and there.
Nice.
Like Crunchyroll themselves are removing it.
Can they also delete? I don't want to wait another week.
They will
'cause
soon,
that has
hopefully.
102K and that's bullshit.
I desperately hope so.
Okay, here we go. An actual thing. New to anime 272. Well, I definitely underestimated this upper rank demon when I first saw him. Never doing that again. I read that like an asshole.
Sorry, new to anime.
I totally. That's not fair to you. That was me. I read that bad.
But just write
But it's
things less stupid.
Yeah,
too.
write things less
Yeah.
fucking dumb. Minge Devourer. I'm gonna have to fucking believe that.
You're just.
I'm just gonna keep that. I'll keep that clap. Everyone can. I'm sorry for clapping. But I probably will have to. I mean, maybe not, but I don't know. I feel like YouTube will for sure flag it.
Just keep going.
At a point in life right now where a Demon Slayer episode is the highlight of my week. What did I say?
Nothing.
What did I say wrong?
Nothing. You didn't say anything wrong. It's just you immediately went to the comment. You were so obedient. It was just. It was hilarious.
Yes, mas.
Yes, mas.
Oh, here we go. New to anime 272. Hey, you're not that new if you're gonna fucking comment 100 times on this thing, okay? Tanjiro thinks he's a friend with everyone he meets. What a cinnamon roll.
I thought that was hilarious.
What does that mean? You explain to me why it's
a
funny.
happy-go-lucky kind of guy. Like he's just really innocent sounding, or like I don't know what cinnamon bun
you know
roll
what?
means otherwise. But
Yeah, that might be what he's talking about. You know, Adventure Time.
yeah.
Cinnamon bun is kind of like a hug.
There you go. There you go, man.
There you go.
What was that one comment I read earlier?
Biggest cinnamon roll out there. He's got that Luffy spirit in him. He's got a huge, fast cinnamon roll. I just made that up. I need to comment that. He's giving Deku vibes.
Yeah. That's all the comments. This is a standout episode.
Wait, hold on. What's
so
the
far.
spoiler?
Oh!
No, I'm just kidding. I already know this story.
You've read the manga. What are you
Yeah,
talking
I
about?
know,
You
I'm
know
kidding.
this? I wouldn't give this like a 10 out of 10 or anything
Are you
because we're still ramping up. And,
Next week's episode is probably gonna be 10 out of 10. Probably.
and so like I'm gonna rate them as high as I want to until I think it truly like. Well, as high as I.
I'm gonna rate them as high as I fucking
Sorry, let
want
me
to.
re-say that. I'm gonna rate them as high as I think is appropriate because they are leading to something,
Mhm.
and that something is gonna be way better than whatever this is.
Got it.
So it's only gonna be so good. You know, it's great for what it is. A calmer episode still in the grand scheme of things. But next episode, the episodes after that, the ones that really pop off, those are the ones I'm gonna be much more excited to rate. You know, so for me, this is just 9 out of 10.
Yeah, speaking of rating, you can rate us 5 stars on Spotify if you want. Okay, and my rating for this is 8.
Out of 10.
No, out of 9. No,
No.
I know. No, yeah, it's 8 out of 10. Mainly because it's finally getting to the place where I want it to be. I feel like the pacing is really good.
That's my only.
It's an 8. Actually, maybe it's a 7.75 because the
That's
girl's not there. Bring her back.
That's a very interesting reason to drop a quarter of a point off. But
That's
I
just a
understand
quarter.
it.
She doesn't mean that much to the story. It's just, come on, man.
So it's a 7 point. It's an
7.
8 in standard score with a minus 0.25 for horniness.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. Nailed it. Okay.
That's what it
From then we should move on to our next anime then.
What is it, though?
Mashle. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
Mashle. The night of dark is upon us.
Dude.
That's why I'm bummed.
Yeah.
I'm not even bummed about any of the reasons.
Nothing else, just that.
Well, because we have the audio, we have like what's really important. You know what I mean? Like the video
Yeah.
is just an extra piece.
But it's a big piece of the puzzle.
Well, now
this
it
is
is.
a fucking weird conversation we're having. I feel like we're jumping back and forth over saying the same thing over and over again. Didn't that feel like that was to you
Behind.
too?
God.
God? Okay.
Am I reading this one?
I think I'm reading this one also,
yeah, I'm on
and then
Hell's.
you're reading Hell's Paradise because it has the most Japanese names, and that's funny.
Funny one, he was a bear.
All right. Mashle, Mash Burned and the Baleful Bully.
The what?
Baleful Bully.
Baleful?
Baleful.
Baleful.
Spiteful, or I think spiteful is probably appropriate to say it as, or like conniving, be another word you'd probably use there.
Conniving's probably better if they're talking about the blonde.
Yeah, it's not Lloyd. It's about Lloyd.
Then yeah.
That's all for Lloyd. But I think that all those words basically work for that. So Mash is really good at flying a broom. Pisses off the wrong dude, unfortunately. This dude, Lloyd, is going to make Mash's life harder by having his dorm mate, Finn, set his stuff on fire.
Yeah. I thought it was like magic or like acid or something. They're like, it's fire. I'm like, it doesn't look like it's burnt.
It looks
But he
weird.
goes, it's burnt. I'm like, it just looks melted.
Oddly
I guess that's
distressed.
kind of burnt. But it's just like, that's not how books burn. You know what I
Right,
mean?
right.
That's more what I mean. Like
Yeah.
a book goes up in smoke.
Finn. Oh yeah, Finn is also like only the front page and maybe the first like 10 pages were burnt.
That is true. Sorry, I thought you were done, so I kind of
No,
jumped on that.
No, you're good.
That's my bad.
Finn is super conflicted because Mash calls him a friend, a really good guy. So Mash then walks in on Lloyd beating up Finn, which causes Mash to knee him in the face. The VP then sees it, so Mash knees him in the face as well.
Actually, he doesn't knee Lloyd in the face. He grabs his head and
He
slams
face
it into
slams
the
him.
ground.
You're
and
right.
He says, "Actually, you're the one that needs to apologize."
Yeah, he puts him in a apologetic position immediately and knocks him out.
Because that's what Lloyd was doing. To,
That's right. That's right.
What's his name? What's his friend's
Lloyd.
name? What's his friend's name?
Oh, Finn.
Finn.
Yeah. So Lloyd gets smashed in the face, and the VP shows up and sees it. So Mash knees him in the face, and then buries him. Mash then goes to Wahlberg's office because the Magic Covenant or whatever wants him expelled. Wahlberg says no to that shit, and then says to become a divine visionary. Then Mash is invited to play Quidditch. All right,
man. We're in it now.
First bit of the broom thing he did is insane.
It's very funny.
But that's the vibe of Mashle. So.
I mean, it really is. I mean, I felt like
chucking the broom.
I was
as hard
watching it with Steph, and she's like, "How's he even gonna do this? What is he gonna do? Like throw it?" And I just look at her, and I'm like, "You're catching on, dude. Like that's." And then like literally he's just, and he jumps on it, and I'm like, "Dude, this is it." I actually loved how it was animated. I thought it was
awesome.
pretty fun. Again, it's kind of like a fun way to explain it too. Or and Finn's like, "I saw everything." And I'm like, dude, how did you see everything? And yet other people aren't seeing that.
Yeah.
Or at least the teachers, because the students like, what the fuck? That's cheating. Even with like when he stepped and he got the broom.
Yeah.
I can't remember, but I think in the manga he goes, "That's cheating," and the teacher goes, "Excellent job," or whatever.
I think that's what ends up happening. The guys like that doesn't count.
They just,
it's a little much more drawn out. That's all.
Yeah.
That's all it is. It's just. I get it, but it's also an irrelevant character in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah,
so.
at the end of the day.
And even Lloyd's irrelevant in the grand scheme of things. I don't think we see Lloyd after this.
Yeah, actually, everyone in this entire anime is irrelevant until later on. No,
Yeah,
just kidding.
That's probably fair. That's a fair assumption, I guess.
Every anime is like.
I thought it was animated beautifully, though. The way that when he just appears basically in front of the screen from far away, that was a cool shot.
Very cool.
watched it a couple times, pretty hard because we were in the cabin, so I had to reload it and then wait, and then reload it and then wait. Then we did that. We did it together, huh?
Not worth it. I didn't do that with you.
We did that because we watched MASH all the way through.
No, we didn't.
Yes, we did.
No.
Remember, it kept freezing on the spot.
Don't say that.
I don't understand. You don't remember watching it together?
No, I do remember watching it. With
Okay.
you. I just told my wife that it was the first time I watched it with her last.
Oh, see, you gotta communicate that stuff. Well, Stefan doesn't listen to this. We're good. So
Yeah.
we're good. That's hilarious. Yeah. So I thought it was done pretty well.
Yeah.
The next part, Lloyd. Well, whatever. Lloyd's kind of a bully. This kind of plays out exactly how you think it's gonna play out until the very end, where you're like, oh my god, good guys do finish first.
Oh my god.
Well, here's the deal. It's kind of crazy that he beats up a student, then beats up a faculty member, and not just any faculty member, the VP, and then goes to the principal and then gets like a commendation from him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
He basically
right.
says, "You've inspired. Like you should now
I
go
haven't been
become."
inspired in a long time, right? And like
Yeah.
that's kind of like the whole
Yeah.
thing. It's like we need people like you. And I kind of forgot that he said this even after reading it, where he said, "I want someone like you to be a divine visionary." And he's like, "Well, I'm already going for that." And like the way that he kind of like, I love how they portray him in this. Again, I know it's
Wahlberg. Or,
Wahlberg. Yeah.
yeah.
I will say I don't know how they don't get fucking ripped off, especially on the anime for Harry Potter, bro, because it's like
Dumbledore,
sometimes
Wahlberg.
so close.
Yeah.
And then even like the thing they're about to do, it's Quidditch, but it's like just slightly off by like a little teeth, and you're just like, oh,
There's
okay.
no snitch, I think, in this.
No, it's a ball
but-
with orbs.
Yeah, it's the same exact thing.
And literally, I think what's about to happen happens literally almost exactly like in Harry Potter.
No.
Except something else happens to it, right?
No,
I'm forgetting.
It doesn't.
Tell me
end.
after.
There's
I
no
can't
golden
remember.
snitch in this, so it
No,
is.
now they're going snitch.
It's just a point total. I mean,
Okay.
which is what Harry Potter, I guess, is. But what ends
Yeah.
the game is a golden snitch in Harry Potter. So, I think the game is just ended by time in this. But no, what happens is not what you think is going to happen in Harry. Like what Harry Potter is no, it's great though. So
I can't remember.
yeah,
I can't remember this part because it wasn't as important.
It's
and
not
then literally
important.
right afterwards, I
Yeah.
I remember what's about to happen. I just don't remember what is going to
Yeah.
happen right now.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah.
But I loved it. I thought it was very
Yeah.
fun. Again, I love this animation. The 90s vibe. Like it feels very hand drawn thick, but then you have like the nice sheen of like, obviously it's like done through computers and other shit like that. It's not all just like hand drawn. I mean, I know back in this done by computers. Could have worded that better. It just has a nice like 2023 shine.
It
That's
has
all
a
I'm saying.
more old school look. It has a more
Yeah, it
retro,
has an old school look, but it has like that new school like sheen, like the shine. I don't know. I don't know how better to say it. It has, like,
I love
glimmer.
the super thick
It's got a
black
glop.
outlines are really awesome, and the colors are really vivid, which is great too.
It's got a vivid, baby.
Okay, well, it's good looking anime. That's all I'll say.
It looks fucking great.
You can see that it doesn't have the same budget as Hell's Paradise, but what they're doing with what they have is pretty fantastic. So
Yeah. Thanks, Hell's Paradise, for taking it. You
Mappa-
should have done this. Mappa,
Mappa's
you should have
doing-
done this instead.
Nappa's doing pretty good right now. So
Well, they might, as in whoever's the CEOs of Mappa, sure. They're doing great. Their poor bastard artists are doing like knocking out some of the top tiered anime of all time,
yeah.
back to back to back.
What was last season?
Hopefully you guys are okay. What do you mean?
What was their stuff
Attack on
last?
Attack on Titan?
No. I mean last season. Like what is that? What was? Didn't they have something big last?
They had
season?
something last season. What did we do last season? We didn't do anything big, right?
Are
We
they
just had
on Spy
4.
Family?
I don't know. We can look it up.
Okay. Anyways,
You want to look it up on your phone?
I'll
Just
look it up
kidding.
after you're done with the
Okay.
comments. It's fine.
Because I have it.
Yeah.
Joker Man 11. I never thought I would want to see Saitama beat the crap out of Draco Malfoy so badly.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
It's so perfect. It's like that's what
Yeah.
it is, bro.
Yeah.
Okay. Counterpart says, just like you can expel me at any time. This is a quote from the show. I can bury you at any time. That is one of the rawest things I've ever heard. I never thought I'd witness absolute ice like that in some random series that I accidentally stumbled across. Well, dude, I'm glad that you
Dude.
found this. It's a very good,
Yeah.
I'm
That's it was
Very
a
good.
super clean line too.
sure you totally listen to this podcast, so good job, bro.
Yeah.
I will say the only thing I didn't like about the anime versus the manga is I think in the manga they make him a lot less violent in the way of his face. So you know how he's kind of like, ugh. He doesn't really look like that.
He's got some.
He's more stoic. Like he doesn't really have like happy or sad or anger emotions.
Yeah.
Like he does. There's definitely times, but I'm saying like in this early stage, because it's almost like when he tells the professor or whatever, like I'm gonna bury you.
I'll look it up later. I didn't feel that, but
Yeah,
you could be right.
Well, because like 70 seconds, she's like, I thought he's a good guy because like that's not really something a good guy does,
Oh no.
right?
but-
So like there in my head, I was like, yeah, like it was. I felt like it was more jokey. Like it was like serious, but it was also kind of done more jokily. In the
Yeah,
manga.
but I
don't know.
guess the response that there's no good guy is that even if it's not a good guy action, Mash is certainly fighting for the good guy. And it's not like he's killing anyone. He's just beating the shit out of people. You're just looking for random comments.
All right. That intro slaps.
Yeah, it does.
Gutanamon 89.
Yeah, interesting.
Here we go. I'm gonna do 2 more. No, 1 more because the other one is the exact same. It says the intro slaps, and I agree. The intro's fucking great.
It's contender for it's a contender
It's
for best
so
of the year.
good.
It's better than anything last season.
I will say this: every single intro to me is amazing. Even I love Hell's Paradise. I listen to it probably once a day right now.
Go for it. Go for it.
Three Adox says anime Dumbledore is such a giga Chad. That's
There
what
it
I
is.
got.
There it is. There it is.
That's it. It's a giga
Yeah.
Chad.
What would you rate this?
I got it around a 9. I like the series. I like what they're doing with it. It's awesome. I want more action, but guess what? It's not gonna come until a little bit. We're not gonna get shit happening, popping off until 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't even fucking know.
Yeah, that's a little more
What's
malicious.
happening where?
That's the face of Mash, right? That,
Oh yeah.
That's a little more malicious, yeah.
Yeah. Again, it's just kind of the darker tones that
Yeah.
they're using and like the bright yellow eyes, which you don't get in manga.
Which are typically like evil
You know what I mean?
determination eyes. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
like, yeah. I honestly, I don't even know. What did he? I guess he had blonde eyes in like the colored pictures they did right before
Sure.
this even came out. So
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a weird vibe.
It's a 9 for me.
Fuck yeah, dude. We're on the same
Yeah.
page,
Yeah.
baby.
And I will just echo your sentiments.
Wait, do this
Yeah.
again. Yeah. That was I'm probably not, but I might have thrown something cool and sick up there when I did that.
Okay. That's awesome.
I marked it.
All right. We should go to our last anime then before we go to stream. And that would be Hell's Paradiso.
Hell's Paradise. Hell's a Paradise. paradise.
Come on! You got your phone ready for your summary?
Oh, you sending it to me?
I already sent it to you, man.
What?
I sent it to you a while ago.
You didn't.
I did.
You did. Hell's Paradise. Hell's Paradise. Title is Hell and Paradise.
I hate that.
Quick backstory on the beer swordsman and our remaining criminal crew. The beer
Wait, what did I say?
or beard.
On the best swordsman in our remaining crew.
Okay,
Sorry, my
best
bad.
swordsman in our remaining criminal crew.
I didn't go into that. I just did not give a shit about that guy's backstory at all.
Wow,
But,
that's really fucked up, dude.
yeah.
Then Gabimaru murders a whole bunch of monsters, although there's a small intervention in the end by our Kunoichi.
Kunoichi, yep.
Kunoichi. Wait, who's Yuzuraya?
Yeah.
Nice. She wants to team up. She's already got 2 Azeman.
Asaimon, yep. Yeah,
Okay.
you're doing great, man.
Fucking crushing this
Yeah.
shit. Fucking come at me. Watch me get this wrong. We also get a pretty good understanding of the backstory of Aza and Toma. They're killing and chilling AF.
Those are the bandit. That's the bandit bro, and his brother is the Asaimon.
Who I swear to God, I thought it was his sister.
Yeah, I
And
mean,
then they were in love a little bit in the manga.
yeah,
So that means which is fine. I mean, both are bad. Don't fall in love with your sibling, please.
yeah. Well,
Don't do
I mean,
Don't do it.
you know, let's just. That sucks for you. That's also weird. I guess that's weird to experience. But like, what the hell? Unless they change the gender.
Huh?
Unless they change the gender in
Okay,
the manga to the anime.
Christ. Yeah, you're right.
I don't remember.
I don't remember.
I only read 28 chapters, something like that. So
I only read 45.
okay, close enough. That's a third of the whole thing, though.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably
that's
finish
true.
reading it. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Okay. First, we do get a backstory about the swordsman, who isn't really much of a criminal, as it turns out.
That's true, huh?
He didn't really.
He pretty much just was like, "You said I can't kill a dragon. Fuck you!" Boom, and kills this guy.
Yeah, and then that's it. So
And that's it.
he doesn't seem like a very dangerous criminal, to be honest.
No, well, he
Um,
seems extremely dangerous, but he's not a.
Oh, sorry. I should say he doesn't seem like a very violent person or like a very malicious person compared to everyone else.
He's not a blood cold murderer. He's not
Mhm.
killing civilians, children, women.
Exactly.
But if anyone was in his way, he would absolutely
Oh,
kill
sure.
them. And if anyone ever stood up to them, he wouldn't show mercy. He'd probably absolutely kill them in just one blow, right? Because
I believe
how
that.
powerful he is.
Yeah, I believe that. All I am saying
That's the
is
vibe.
he is not the murderous criminal,
The boy
the violent criminal like everyone else is. Like he seems to have most of his humanity still.
Morpheus,
So-
Orpheus, Morpheus,
Dorpheus,
Orpheus.
Lorpheus, Porpheus,
Dorpheus.
Dad.
I love you.
No. So that was fine. I don't really care that much about that. His backstory.
That was fine.
Yeah. I don't know. Did you have anything you want to say about that?
No, it was. I mean, I thought it was cool how
It's
they.
interesting.
Yeah, you know
But-
how they kind of went about it, and then I did love him like the way that he like cuts down the whole thing. I kind of thought that he was gonna. I didn't understand. Did he kill the guy? That's what they're implied, right? He
Yeah.
didn't just like chop down his whole place, and they're like, "Fuck this guy, kill him."
Yeah.
Okay.
It's implied. I feel like it's
That's what
implied.
I was
Although
thinking.
I don't. Maybe I
But who
should watch it
knows?
again. So.
Who knows? Who cares?
Um.
You don't need to watch that. podcast.
Gabimaru going pretty nuts and killing everything is fantastic.
Yes, that's what we needed.
Yeah. And
I mean, yeah, the monsters are sick, bro.
yeah, dude. The way this is animated and the way that they're detailed out is really cool.
I think they changed something though in the manga. When the thing grabbed him, it definitely grabs him at the end, and goes, "Bleh!" and you see lots of blood, and then it's like that's the end of the chapter, and then you go to the next one, and it's the girl, I can't remember her name now, who saves him. Not obviously his,
Yuzuraya?
the other assassin.
Yeah.
So she saves him from that, but he does it himself in this one, which is fine. I don't give
He
a
also
shit.
barely bleeds.
Right. That's the
Yeah.
other thing. I'm like, in the manga, he gets pretty fucked up from this.
Yeah.
I mean, not like in a way where he can't heal or whatever. Because I mean, he's like,
It seems
magic,
more like it was a
you know,
costly fight
whatever.
for him than this, though.
yeah.
Okay.
So I don't know, man.
Yeah, I wonder. I don't know if I read this far. I feel like this is like chapter 10 probably, and I can't remember if I read this or not now. So
Nice. then you don't know anything about that happened. I will say
no,
this.
because I do know what happens in like 2 or 3 chapters.
Oh,
Like
okay.
I do know what happens, but I don't remember this crap at all.
Yeah.
And so part of me just thinks that wasn't relevant. Like the damage he took then didn't matter.
It
Like,
probably
It's
didn't.
probably instantly healed later on, whatever,
Yeah.
through running bullshit. So.
Yeah, that's pretty much how it goes.
Yeah, so that part's cool. Yuzuraya is an awesome character. I love Yuzuraya.
Yeah.
She has 2 Asaimon because one of them thought she was too dangerous. So
Yeah, well, she kills
the other one.
Kills the other one, which he was in control
The other
by
prisoner.
seducing him. So she seduces him and then tortures him to death, pretty
Yeah,
much.
like
And
murders.
then that's why they have all this information on
Yeah.
what do some of the bugs do, what do some of the flowers do, who are some of these enemy types, yada yada. And so I love how he goes, she's too dangerous. And then the other girl goes, "Oh my God, she has you in like you're kind of in her clutches as well."
And then he literally arm bars or
Yeah.
like arm holds her. Yeah. It's pretty great. I love the guy Maru is like she's attempting
They're
to
doing
seduce
actually a
him.
really good job
Yeah.
of that because that's not really in
Yeah.
the manga. She gets up on him and he says, "I have a wife," and then they kind of do the wrestle thing that they're kind of doing right now, or that they did. But when he's doing like the arm bar and she's like because she did it like 3 times, I like that, and I kind of
Yeah.
hope that's a continuing thing because it is kind of funny.
Yeah.
Because again, she definitely horny for him, and in whatever way that is, whether that's to kill him, to get power over him, whatever,
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. They end up teaming up at the end of
They
this.
teamed up.
So now we have a group of 5, 3 Asaimon, and then we have Yuzuraya and Gabimaru.
Yes.
So then we move on to our final bit, and our final bit's basically just the backstory for Ada and Ava or Ada.
AVA. That's what you're thinking.
Ava and Toma. Or Aza. Aza. Z.
Sorry, I said Z.
Aza is the blonde criminal with the 3 scars on his face all over his
Very
face.
cool.
And his
Very cool
brother
guy.
is the Asaimon, Toma.
Yeah.
And Toma infiltrated the Asaimon within a month and basically did all that just to free his brother from jail.
Isn't that insane? Like,
So-
what a crazy... Dude, honestly, I want that story.
Yeah.
I want more of that.
That's a
we
good
don't
story.
get it.
Well,
but
so
not
I think
really. We
I
maybe get a little bit more, but
think
much.
Aza is my favorite character from what I had read. So
not shocking.
and he's very interesting, and his brother's pretty awesome too.
Pretty cool.
But the way that this fight, and they don't really animate the fights for them at the end of this, but like basically it shows them 2 up against a bunch of monsters, right? And then it flashes away to explain some of the backstory and like why Aza's powerful, his ability to change, and basically he's like a Sagi in some ways.
Yeah.
And then it shows after that fight, and it's just Aza with a giant weapon that one of the monsters was using, a giant like cleaver sword thing.
He's
just
like, "Oh,
walking
these
away.
were great on them."
Yeah, just and then walks away.
It's like, yeah, sick.
So like it's good. It's good backstory.
Yeah.
There's nothing, I guess, unless you want to go into depth on some of that backstory.
I'm just saying, I can't wait. I will say this just for people without any spoilers. This show is done already. It's already written and it's nice. It's like short and sweet. It's
like 130 chapters, I think.
It's and it like it's good. Like this, it's a very good show. So I'm very excited to see it. It's like being done so well by Mappa. I like the characters. I like the art design because it's not like it's a little different. It almost not
it's
in
clean.
a bad way because I know some people really hated this, but it's almost like Tower of God to me. It has like this tower. It's almost doing what the Mashle's doing to me, where it's like a Tower of God-esque vibe. It's like a different art style, but then it has like the sheen of modern, so it looks normal. But I don't know. Yeah, it's weird to me. I'm loving these new styles that are coming out. So.
Tower of God is one of those animes that I think
I liked that.
Well, I
style.
think
people fucking hated that.
I think Tower of God's art direction. I don't know. I think it's
Season 2 this year, baby. Season 2.
Is it really this year?
Yeah, dude.
Tower of God's art direction is so strong, and the way that it chooses to like depict things, whatever they may be, and the way that its world is built, no matter how that looks, it's going to look iconic in my opinion. And I don't like. It's kind of like how Ranking of Kings looks in some way too. A lot of bold colors.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh yeah. Ranking of Kings is beautiful.
And there's almost like they took out some detail.
You don't need it.
Well, you take out detail to let your mind fill it in, right? Or So like they both are minimal. And it's really awesome.
Yeah.
In terms of like their details, and yeah, big fan. I think, in my opinion, Hell's Paradise is the same thing, just flip flopped. Tons of detail. Especially in the character, like outfits, like the guy that had the armor sewed into his body, right? Then every weapon he had, like a lot of detail.
Yeah.
But it's all done very well.
Yeah.
And now it's not gonna. I think it's look amazing when it is in motion. But even when we see it in motion, when Gabimaru slays those criminals, right?
Right.
It's hyper detailed and gorgeous.
It's very true. It's very
I like that. all that is a bit of a deviation, just to say that I can see how you see the relation to like Mob or Ranking of Kings or what was the last one? Tower of God.
Tower of God, yeah.
Dude, I'm so stoked for season 2 of that.
Yeah, man, me too, bro.
That's a 10 out of 10 anime.
I just wish they would animate it all.
Yeah.
I hope they do.
'Cause it's
I
got
hope
enough
I hope
content.
it literally stops taking. It's been multiple years now, so I really hope they start doing it once a year. Because I'm not gonna lie, I don't. I
think it was
read the whole
2018.
thing. Then he had his second, I think, big hiatus, and then
Sorry.
he came back. I started reading a little bit, but I was like, dude, holy shit, I don't remember where I am. Like, I don't remember why this is happening. And then I didn't really want to go back and read because I was already reading so much other stuff.
Yeah.
So I probably will. I've kind of stopped trying to get new anime because I'm trying to let. I do want to get back to like Tower of God, and like, there's another one that I started and haven't finished. I can't remember the name of it. But yeah, I'm really ready. I'm ready for season 2. It's gonna be awesome, especially if the fucking oh my god, I'm drawing a name on the people who make the music. What's their names?
For who?
No, just like in general on movies. People who score films, what are they called?
Composers?
Composers.
Oh.
If the composer's the same.
If it's still Greg Piken or Greg he won an award for it. So
dude,
like, very,
it is
very quick,
so good. I listened to that on a pretty
like
reg too.
Greg or Kevin.
I don't know what's Greg. I'm listening to
Yeah, let me get it real quick
Tower
for you
of God.
because he's
anime.
Yeah, he is
Soundtrack.
he is an incredible composer. He's done stuff on non-anime as well though. Like he's not just an anime composer. Like he's done TV shows and other stuff, like
Anyone
American
just
stuff.
Anime composers? I feel like that's not a thing.
Compose animes? Yeah.
Well, yeah, of course they do that. I'm just saying most people who do things, unless you are like a manga artist, you're probably doing manga all your life. But
Kevin Penkin.
Penkin.
No, but Kevin Penkin is not just he's not just scoring animes. He's doing a lot of games. He's
Got
done
it. Okay,
he's
he's
on
a
movies. He's on TV shows. He's from. It's not American, is he? He's. I think he's he's a white dude. I just don't know what country he's from. If he's from America, and he's British. Oh no, he's Australian. Yeah, that's why.
Nice.
But he's a year younger than me. Wow. And he's
Wow, what are we doing with our lives?
Well, he's gotten pretty good. Yeah. So he
subscribe to our YouTube channel to help us not.
Oh, maybe I'm wrong. Oh no, yeah.
Nah, it's okay. You guys don't have to do that.
So, yeah, he's done tons of video games. He's done a lot
love
of
you.
What?
What?
He did a lot of video games too. Cool. He's working with Nobuo Uematsu before. He's done that before. That's crazy.
That's insane, dog.
He's like one of the greatest composers.
Maybe ever.
For video games, he's probably the greatest composer.
Ever of all time. And he's only
but of all time,
29.
he's not better than Bach. Come on, or like the
Yeah,
classical.
dude. There's so many people who are better than Bach.
No, the classics are a tier above still.
No, they're not.
Yeah. I mean,
People just think they are because they're old.
No, because they were using tricks and techniques that people still can't do today.
Like what?
I don't know that theory that well, but like the composers of old are different.
You can't do this?
It's not about well, that's not so much about quote unquote like complexity as it is about other stuff. But before we get into some trivial debate on music theory,
which I know shit about, by the way, so I can't even debate you on that.
That's fine. I don't know much either, but I'll do comments. How about that?
Let's do it. Do the comments.
IC_IC. I think we mentioned you earlier. Did you mention that person earlier?
It depends on
IC_IC.
No, it depends on what they say. What do they say?
Like if Yuzuriha mommy.
Well, like what?
Like if Yuzuriha mommy.
Okay, that passes.
Yeah.
Like, can you like it for me?
Yeah. I have to verify my email still.
What? No, dude. Yeah.
Lord Syrian, welcome back. Can we just take a moment to recognize just how much work Mappa's putting in? They're giving us a peek every single week. I only mentioned that one. I will skip that otherwise, but I only mentioned that one because we mentioned that Mappa was just
yeah.
They're
They're probably overworked, but hopefully they're being taken care of or at least compensated. I don't know.
Rin_10. 3 minutes after 3 minutes after it's been released, and there's a dislike. You didn't even watch the episode, you wet blanket. There you go. I'm not gonna read anything else.
Yeah, fuck that wet blanket.
Yeah,
I disliked it.
There's more than one dislike.
You should
on now,
read.
But,
well, now
I would give this a 9 also.
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't say 9. You're just saying also because last time we did nice.
I've given everything a 9 so far.
Whoa, fuck, for real.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. I'm gonna give this a 9 too, though, because it doesn't. Honestly, I'll give it 8.5 for me.
Okay.
Because I feel this was very good, and this might be the manga bias. So I think I'm confused on their pacing. I think
Yeah, it feels slow
from
huh?
the manga.
It feels very slow, huh?
Yeah, I don't hate it. I'm just kind of with where the manga goes and where I think they're gonna go. Like this is gonna be the end, and season 2 is coming. I'm kind of confused on how we're gonna get there on the amount of time that they're taking on this. So I don't know. And so maybe they'll totally surprise me. I really have no idea.
I'm waiting for Mashle too to start kicking off faster.
Yeah, but that one's for some reason a little bit more enjoyable, just because it's kind of like light. It's like
there's
light,
no tension,
right?
Yeah,
I love the world. It's awesome. I love that everyone's being like, holy shit, are we in heaven or is this hell? Like, again, the whole name of the thing, right? I enjoy that concept of like we're in this paradise, but like everything's trying to kill us. I love it. I think this is so cool, and I think the animation is top notch. Everything is done so well. So yeah, I mean, like I love it. It's just, again, not enough of the action, and it doesn't feel like it's going as fast. Which, if this is part of the Dark Trilogy, which if that's a real thing or not, but the JJK and oh my god, what's the other one? Chainsaw Man.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Chainsaw Man took a moment to kind of pop off too, to go fast. So that's the thing. It's like, where are we? Like, is this kind of the norm for these shows? Is it slow build up and then an explosion? And that's kind of what it is. So just gotta let it do its thing. I just want it to go a little faster.
Yeah, me too. I'm with you. I really feel like that first episode was still very slow. Yeah. And I know that it was like apparently like panel for panel basically at that point.
Yeah, pretty much.
But it still felt like wow, we are spending a long time in here. Like I feel like that could have been like sped up a little bit, but it's okay. It's totally okay.
Okay.
That's it. Are we? Oh, anime of the week.
You're it.
I'm it. Anime of the week. I would have to put it
Blue Lock.
at Demon Slayer for me.
Blue Lock for me.
Blue Lock.
I don't even give a fuck.
It's always Blue Lock.
No,
it has to be Demon Slayer for me, I think. I enjoyed it the most.
For you?
Yeah, and it's not going to be yours because you rated it the lowest, I think. But for me, for me, Demon Slayer was the peak.
This is tough, but I guess I'll go with Demon Slayer 2.
That's weird. How come?
It is enjoyable. I just thought it'd be kind of funny because I did lower it a little less. It'd be Hell's Paradise.
Okay, I was like, this is a weird bit. I get it, but it's a weird bit.
No, but yeah, it'd be Hell's Paradise.
Yeah.
I would do Mashle because I think I loved that episode, but I do no, actually, fuck this shit. I'm gonna do Mashle. I'm allowed to do whatever I want.
It's your podcast.
That's true, huh?
Yeah. Yep. just listening to your kid.
Getting my son just go something. Yeah. Yeah. Well, cool.
Yeah.
That was it.
Yeah.
Guys, thank you so much for loving us. We are right now. I think we're at like 8,000, over 8,000 plays and like downloads, and like that's a lot. And so we didn't really expect. I think that there's around like 90 people who subscribe to this now. So you guys are awesome. I mean, like it's crazy that two dudes can I don't know, just make goofy ass content. And you guys are here for it. So we appreciate it. We don't want to take advantage of that. Again, if you guys ever have any things that you'd like us to talk about, maybe, or things that you kind of want incorporated, then please let us know. DMing is usually the best. We do have a website, which is probably not super updated right now, but I will work on that this weekend. And I mean, like, just come hang out. We love you guys. We stream every Tuesday around 8:30, so we're about to go do that.
Yeah.
Right now we're playing Resident Evil 4. That will probably change. I don't know if we're going to kind of stick always doing horror. Again, that is another thing that you guys can change. If you guys are like, hey, we kind of want you guys to play ABCD game.
We'll play Fusion Frenzy on original Xbox. We'll do it. You won't.
I guess, honestly, yeah, we could.
We'll play Ape Escape on Dreamcast. You won't.
I really do on a Dreamcast.
So doubt us. Bet on us. We'll do it. I'm on a Dreamcast too. But yeah, please join us for streaming.
Yeah.
And
please.
We still have, I think, at least 2 to 3 more sessions of Resident Evil 4. Probably 3 more sessions, I would say.
Yeah, I guess so.
Depends on how fast. We are currently around the middle.
We made it pretty through.
What chapter are we on? 10? 9? I think we're on chapter 9, which I think is a little over halfway.
Yeah,
so.
9 or 10. If it's 10, we are halfway.
If it's 10, we're more than halfway. If it's 10, we're like almost at the 2/3 mark. But yeah. So, anyways, just join us for that last little bit. I think we'll get to that last bit kind of quickly, honestly.
Yeah,
I
I
think
do
the
think
prison's
that-
really quick. But
No, I think the next
Yeah,
last.
we'll see.
We're pretty close.
Yeah.
We could probably finish it up in 2 times.
yeah, I'm expecting to go against the head of the castle in this
Tonight?
session tonight.
I'm excited.
And I need to go get a rocket launcher. So,
I can't wait for you.
yeah, me too. I'm stoked. We love you. Come join us.
Yeah.
All right.
See you there.
Bye.
Bye.